Hello everyone and welcome to a Knit California vlog. My name is Leslie, I'm a knitter and knitwear designer from Southern California, and we are in Seattle for Clockwork Fiber Festival. Good morning everyone, happy Saturday! Today is the first day of Clock at the convention center. Obviously, we've been here since yesterday, but today's the first day of the marketplace, and I'm very excited. It is Saturday, August 8th. It is Saturday, August 9th. My fact checker told me it is Saturday, August 9th. And yeah, I don't know if I have anything exciting to say. I'm just really excited to go and see everyone there, see all the yarn, see all the fiber. I'm probably gonna buy way too much stuff like normal and have a really great day. So let me show you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my Palm Springs tank that I knit for the Palm Springs tank knit along. So this is my stripes Palm Springs tank. That I knit out of the Kinross 4-ply in navy and porridge. If you watch my videos, you probably can remember better than I can that it's porridge and not oatmeal. But here it is. Okay, let's go have a great day. Are you ready to have a great day? Yeah! We started the morning with breakfast burritos at the hotel. I was spending the weekend with Rachel from Rachel is Knitting and Jackie from Jackie is Making, and we were all staying in the Hyatt Regency Seattle, which was basically across the street from the Seattle Convention Center Summit building where Flock was being held. We only had to cross 3 very small streets to get from door to door. Because I went to Flock last year, I knew there would be a line to get into the marketplace on Saturday, because this is the busy day and this is the day where everyone has to have their ticket scanned. Last year, I was waiting in line outside for a while, confused, and not sure if I was even in the right line. But this year, I made sure we headed over to the convention center early, around 9:30 a.m. The marketplace doors opened at 10 a.m., and the line felt a lot smoother compared to last year. This year, there was only one line compared to the 2 lines last year from the multiple building entrances, and this year's line snaked all around the inside of the lobby. There were several convention center employees helping out with line control, making sure we were constantly moving and keeping us all in check. They also started scanning tickets early and were sending people up the escalators to form a second line upstairs outside the marketplace doors. We're here, we made it to the marketplace, we just checked in. Well, we made it to the convention center and we just checked in. We got our wristbands and we got our maps and we're going upstairs. I'm so excited. I already took a photo with someone wearing a Palm Springs tank. Here we go. They were right on time opening the marketplace doors at 10 a.m. The first booth we saw right as we entered, and the first booth we wanted to go to, was the Sorella yarn booth, because we really wanted to check out their new home yarn line, and we were a little worried some of the colors we liked may sell out in person, since some of them had already sold out overnight online. Ashley and her team had a beautiful booth set up, and I ended up grabbing a skein of Long Live from the Eras Tour Club, and then the pink home colorways I had my eye on. After this, Rachel, Jackie, and I thought we would be able to just casually walk through the marketplace and see each booth one by one, but oh no. There were actually other very important items we forgot we had on our radars, and if there was something that we knew we wanted to get, I was determined to find those booths early in the day. So next we went to see Jess at Witchfire Fibers to find her fiber bats that were homemade from her personal flock of sheep. I wish you could feel these because they are amazing. I brought home 2 bats from Poppy. Across from Witchfire Fibers was Kira Wiggins, who is one of my favorite fiber dyers, so it was serendipitous that I didn't even need to go searching for her booth. Right on the end of her display were these 2 gorgeous pink and purple braids, and I said, yes please.
Some other notable booths we made it into on the first day included Little Fiber Co., Capella Luna, Cesium Yarn, Pigment and Ply, Shelly Can, Red Door Fiber Studio, Explorer Knits and Fiber, Superglow Yarn, Botanical Yarn, Black Pearl Magic, and more.
You're real! No! She's a real person! Rachel, thank you for including me.
Hello!
Hi!
That's it. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a little boo-boo from Alicia. She's my little boo-boo dealer. I don't know which one it is.
It's a mystery. Woo!
So cute. This top is intricate.
You gotta work for it.
Wow, yeah. Work it. I was not expecting this. Okay.
Hopefully that's not in the video.
Okay. Oh, there's a card. The card is important. Oh, the card is important.
Okay.
So where's the card?
Cute. Mmm. Cute. So cute. So cute.
The steps, as they're called, were a nice spot to meet up with friends, take a breather from the shopping, and sit and knit for a while.
Okay, so we just got back to the hotel and Rachel, Jackie, and I laid out everything that we bought for the day. So without further ado, the distinct color palette of the three of us is probably my favorite part. So here's Jackie. Here's Rachel. Ooh, here. Rachel. Yeah. And then here's me. I think I bought the most. Definitely. But are we surprised? Absolutely not. So this is amazing. Okay, so we came to McMiniman's Six Arms because I was really craving a burger. That's really it. Well, Rachel really wanted to come here. We're going to the other event later, so I'll show you that. But they're supposed to have food trucks, but it was a noodle food truck and a Thai food truck. At least that's what it says online. But those are very similar, and neither of those are burgers. So here we are. Good morning, everyone. Today is Sunday, ready for the last day of Flock Fiber Festival. I didn't get to show you like a sit down of the haul yesterday, so I think we'll have time to do that this afternoon, this evening. So probably going to be buying more today anyways, so we'll just do an overall everything that I bought at the actual festival. But oh man, we're kind of exhausted from yesterday, but it was an amazing day, a really fun day, and ready to go back and do it all again today. Hopefully today will be a little bit more chill. There's a lot of people that only go on Saturday, so hopefully we'll be able to like see a lot of the booths that we didn't get to go into. Hopefully I'll be able to like film a little bit more on some of the booths, talk to some of the vendors that like we couldn't even get to, and yeah, just like walk around more. So I'm excited about the day, and I'm wearing my Alchemy tee today, so let me show you. Here it is, just my Alchemy tee and jeans, but looks really good. Really excited about it. The first wear in the knitting community of my Alchemy tee. So hopefully people are excited to see it. All right, we're gonna go eat breakfast now, and I'll see you there.
Jackie had to fly home Sunday morning, which was sad, so it was just me and Rachel this morning for our breakfast burritos at the hotel. We headed over to the Summit building right at 10 a.m. and there was no line to get in. We didn't have to have any tickets scanned because we had our weekend wristbands, and we basically walked right into the marketplace. We could already tell that Sunday was going to be so much more chill of a day compared to Saturday, so if you're a person who doesn't really care about getting super specific items from vendors, but you do care about having a chiller shopping experience, going on Sunday is the day for you to go. Rachel and I actually made good on our plan to start at the first booth and walk up and down each aisle in order to see them all. In the first aisle, there was a whole weaving booth with a bunch of looms set up that you could try out. Then across the walkway, there was a spinning booth where you could have a maintenance session with your spinning wheel. This booth, Calypso Wool, had the most gorgeous hand-spun art yarn skeins. It was really fun to admire all the hand-spun that I saw at the festival, especially being able to compare it to the type of hand-spun yarn that I typically make. Next, we found Tyler from Thought to Thread, and funny story, Tyler was running a giveaway for his booth on Sunday, and I won it. So I got to come back in the afternoon and have a little $100 shopping spree at Thought to Thread. Thank you, Tyler! Maybe you can tell from the video so far, but I was really enamored by fiber this year, a lot more in comparison to the yarn. I think you'll see in the end section with everything I ended up purchasing, but a lot of my purchases this year were fiber, and I'm really happy about it. Don't get me wrong, it's not that there was less yarn at the festival, because that is not the case at all. It's just what I was more interested in. And of course, one of my favorite things from the weekend, I know I said it in last year's vlog as well, was getting to meet everyone who came up and said hi and who follows along with the podcast or on Instagram. It truly means so much to me to hear your words of encouragement and affirmation, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And something that was really funny was I had not one, not two, not three, but 4 husbands tell me, quote, "I know you, you're on my TV all the time." So shout out to you, Lamont, Jeff, and the other husbands. I see you, or actually, you're seeing me. Hello, I'm back from day 2 of Flock Sunday, and I'm sitting on the floor again, surrounded by all of my treasures, all of my purchases, and I'm here to show you everything that I got. And this might take a little bit, so get ready. I didn't have time to show you what I got yesterday because we came back to the hotel and like crashed, and then immediately went to dinner and the brewery event. And then when we got home from the brewery, there was no light to show you what I got. So now I have everything here, and we're gonna go through it. I don't think there's really gonna be any order to this. I would love to show you like in the order that I bought everything, just because like my brain works that way, but the order is like really messed up in between all of these bags. So we're not really gonna do that, but I will show you the first thing that I bought. The first booth that we went to yesterday was the Sorella booth, because I wanted to try the new home line, and it had launched Friday evening, and by Saturday morning, like half the colorways were sold out online. And so I was like, oh my gosh, the colorways are going to sell out in person too. We have to go there first. It was fine. There were still colorways there today, but I'm really glad that we went. So here's what I ended up getting. This is not the home line, but they had Long Live from the Eras Yarn Club. So I got a skein of this on nylon sock. Yes, this will probably end up in my Taylor Swift blanket. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my Taylor Swift blanket, by the way. Still up here. Maybe someday soon I will start this, but isn't this really pretty? So speak now. And so here, I gotta find the other colors, hold on. I got 4 colorways of home to try. Okay, so I got Betty, look, matches what I'm wearing. I got Betty, which is a nice rose pink. I got Saturday, which is like a light pink. Honeybee, which is the only yellow of the collection, nice golden yellow. And Chamomile, which is like a creamy off-white. So here is what they all look like together. Here we go. I really like this palette. I think this is really pretty. So the plan is to make the Shoop, the African flower sheep. Is that what it's called?
Shoop the African flower sheep.
Thank you. That's what I said. Shoop the African flower sheep. That's my fact checker, Rachel, lying between the 2 hotel beds so that she's out of the way. Anyways, yeah, that's what I'm gonna make with this. And I did get 2 skeins of the white for the main color. So I'm planning, who knows if my plans will come to fruition, but I'm thinking of doing like a project vlog of this so that I can like test out the home yarn, give you all my thoughts and feelings about it. So far I really like it. I mean, it feels really good. So I'm excited to use it and really excited to try it. So that's what I got from the Sorella booth. I also got hand cream, La Dolce Vita. Wow, I can speak Italian. It's like grapefruit and bergamot and lime and summer, and it smells really nice. So got that. I don't know where it is, somewhere. It might be on the desk, who knows? Anyways, okay, moving along. I went, oh, it's right here, look. There you go. Grapefruit, bergamot, lemon, mint, and lavender. It's very nice. Okay, I went to Black Pearl Magic to see Shayla, and I got this. And it's a little bucket bag, and I'm really, really excited about this. Did you know that Shayla designs like mostly all of her own vinyls? So like she designed this checkerboard and flower print vinyl. She's amazing. And then I really like the like purple sparkle on the back. And it's got a nice handle strap that will fit over my wrist. This is very important to me on project bags. I have learned about myself, so I love this. And I think it's like really boxy and square, so I think it kind of like looks small, but deceptively will fit a lot of stuff. Like I think 2 cakes will fit very nicely in this, plus project on top. I've been throwing mini skeins in here, just like a lot of stuff as I've been shopping. So it's really nice. So I'm really excited about my new Black Pearl Magic bag. Okay. I had
I had all of this just like little stuff in there. I got a sticker pack from Botanical Yarn. I'll show you the minis that I got from there somewhere in here. But one of them says "In my crafting era." And then the other one is like a crafter tarot card. Hold on. Okay. In my crafting era, isn't that really cute? Crochet hook, scissors, embroidery hoop. I really like that. And then the crafter. That's really, really cute. So, love that. Sophie gave these to me, so thank you, Sophie. I went to the So Happy Jane booth because that's where Wendy was selling her homemade ceramic buttons. And I wanted to check these out. Wendy from Very Warm Stripes. I bought 2 packs of these blue buttons. So these are like the dark, like indigo blue. I really liked these colors. They had like all different colors. I took a video of like all the different colors, so I'll put that in here. But I really, really liked this dark blue indigo color. I don't know what I'm gonna put them on, but I have 8 buttons now, so someday the right project will come along and I'll have these wonderful buttons from Wendy. So really excited about these. I stopped at Kira Wiggins' booth. This was one of the first booths that I went to yesterday, maybe like the 3rd one. I love Kira Wiggins fiber and immediately saw these 2 braids and was like, yes, I need to have them. So this one is like dark burgundy purples and it's called Creme Brulee. Oh, no, sorry. The fiber is called Creme Brulee, and it's a 75% Polworth, 12.5% camel, 12.5% mulberry silk. I didn't even know that. I just saw the colors and was like, I need that. I didn't even look at the label, but that's really cool. It is really soft too. The colorway is called Groovy Ruby. Okay, now I'm even more excited to spin this up. It's really, really pretty. And then the second one, is this the same? No, this one is a BFL silk. So 70% Blueface Luster and 30% Tessa silk. And this colorway is called Pink Potion. Okay, so this is also really pretty. Okay, yeah, you can see all the silk in here. That's all of these bits. I'm not planning on spinning these like as a combo spin together. I think I will spin them separately, just on their own, because I really like each of the colors individually. So, ooh. Okay. I'll show you that next separately. Okay. Let me show you this other fiber that I got. This was fiber that I had seen on Instagram, and I had sent it to Rachel, and I was like, Rachel, we need to really try to find this fiber. It is gorgeous. She's peeking out. This is from Jess at Witchfire Fibers. Jess owns like 8 sheep, and this fiber is literally from the sheep that she owns. Specifically, I got 2 bats from Poppy. And let me tell you, Poppy is the oldest girl in our flock and is also the shyest. She's a big sheep, and as she's gotten older, her gorgeous silver and white fleece has faded out to be mostly white. Her sire has won many championships in the show ring, and she has many of his gorgeous traits. Her fleece is a gorgeous, soft 20 microns and always takes my breath away when it gets sheared. Poppy had a lamb in 2023, and then he sired 2 more lambs in 2024, so her genes are a huge part of our current flock. Poppy loves to challenge the lambs and plays
Poppy loves to challenge the lambs and plays with many of them often. Her favorite snack is oats, and she will timidly approach you for some if you are patient enough. Isn't that so sweet? We love Poppy. Here's Poppy. She's so sweet. And so each of these bats, Jess obviously made, but then they each come with like a little lock of fleece from Poppy. So sweet. So I got 2 of these. They're all slightly different weights. So this one is 2.33 ounces, and then my second one is 2.61 ounces. So the thought obviously is to spin them separately and then apply them together. And then I think this will be like a contrast color or like a main color, white, with some other hand spun skein that I have will be a contrast color in something. I don't know what, but it'll be gorgeous, and it's really, really, really soft. I wish you could feel Poppy. She also had 2 other colors from 2 other sheeps, Charlie and Alice. So this one is white, and then the other 2 were like brown and then a little bit darker brown. So I went with the white. So I think this is my favorite purchase of Flock. Crazy to say, I know, but very exciting. Okay. Oh, here's my other buttons from Wendy. Okay, 1 bag empty. Whoop. Okay, then we went over to Lauren from Little Fiber Co. I got some more fiber. She had 2 packs of these left. These are the cotton candy packs from, these were her Tour de Fleece packs that she was selling. And she had a couple of these left over. And I saw them in a little corner and I was like, I wanted that for Tour de Fleece and I didn't get it. But she had some here, so I got it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know how I'm gonna spin it up, but I'm really excited about it. It's a Polworth Rami, so 80% white Polworth, 20% Rami combed top. The colorways are spun sugar, pina colada, tangerine, watermelon, bubblegum, grape, blue raspberry, and green apple. And it's just all fun pastel rainbow colors. So this will be really, really fun to spin. Also in Little Fiber Co, she had some Rolags, and I've never spun Rolags before, so I'm excited about these. This colorway is from her upcoming Alice in Wonderland collection. It's called Itchy, but it's like this lavendery, dusty, muted, purpley color. Hand-dyed merino cheviot, tussa silk, recycled sari silk, 50 grams. Kira made these. Kira Wiggins made these. So she partnered with Kira Wiggins. That's why I loved it. So very excited about that. Okay, I kind of also went through Flock, going into booths, collecting mini skeins. I had talked about this earlier, but I don't really know what I'm going to do with all the mini skeins, but the thought is I'll find something to do with all the mini skeins. So when I went into Botanical Yarn, she had mini skein bundles, and so I picked this up. Thank you, Sophie, for gifting this to me. I really, really appreciate it. This is for her 4-ply superwash, 75% merino, 25% nylon. The Wildflower mini skein set, and these are all just so gorgeous. Really, really lovely. So excited about this. I picked up 2 mini skeins from Super Glow, and these are her like neon nep sock minis, pink and blue, obviously. Yep. I picked up 2 from Explorer Knits. This is Beet Juice, and this is Bluebird Day. So really like these. I already showed you this one. This one I got at La Mercerie. Also from Explorer Knits, I got this full skein of In Bloom in her Teton Sport base. So 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 328 yards per 100 grams sport weight. I just thought this colorway was just so gorgeous. I don't know. I couldn't let it go. And I thought it like looked, I don't know. I just really liked it a lot more in sport than in the sock, in her sock yarn. It just looked really nice. It looked really pretty, the dye. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's gorgeous. So there you go. I showed you my spin cycle that I picked up also at La Mercerie. No, Lamb and Kid. And then we went to Capella Luna Fibers booth, and she had this cotton fingering base. So it's 60% superwash merino, 30% cotton, 10% linen, approximately 437 yards. This colorway is called Seawall. It's maybe showing a little bit more green in this light. Green, I don't know, but it is like a green blue. Really, really pretty colorway. The person that was helping her in her booth, I'm really sorry, I don't remember your name, but she was wearing a Palm Springs tank in this yarn, and it looked great. And she was like, yeah, it's a really great yarn for the Palm Springs tank. And I was like, I believe you, it looks great. So that was really excited to see. I don't think I'm gonna knit another Palm Springs tank with this because I'm kind of burnt out on the Palm Springs tanks right now, but I'll knit something in it. And it's really soft, and yeah, I'm really excited about this. So there you go. And let's see, I got a sticker. Isn't that really cute? Super cute. Yes, okay, that's another bag emptied, but I'm gonna put everything back in it so that I have more space. Okay. Let me show you some more fiber that I got. We went by this booth called Tumalo Fiber. They're from Bend, Oregon. Tumalo. I hadn't heard of them before, but this was like sitting on an end cap. And of course the color caught me right away because, I mean, look at this color. It's gorgeous. It screams, Leslie, buy me. And then I looked at the label and it says 100% Egyptian cotton. And then immediately I was thinking, sheets of Egyptian cotton. But then I was also thinking, cotton fiber? I think I need to try this. I've never spun cotton. Obviously you can't feel it, but it's really nice. It's really interesting. So I'm really excited to spin this up and feel my sheets of Egyptian cotton fiber get spun up. No, the colorway is called Rose Meringue. Okay. Look, it looks like there's a space between the E and the R. And I was like, Rose me ring you? Rose meringue. Okay. It's 100% Egyptian cotton, staple length 1 inch, weight 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, dyed in Bend, Oregon. There you go. My brain is a little fried, guys, okay? I think I showed you this one from Yarn Jam. I got this one at La Mercerie. And, oh, I'm gonna save this one for the end. Sneak peek. If you like this one, stay until the end, okay? Okay, I got a whole nother bag to show you. So, are you still with me? I know it's a lot, okay? I had so much fun, okay? Okay, look at this sticker. Live, laugh, go to the yarn store. Isn't that great? Yeah, I think so too. Okay, look at these buttons. I saw these buttons. They're little bows and they're so cute. I got 10 of them. And I saw these and I was like, these would look really, really good on an Olga cardigan. I'm literally knitting the Olga sweater, but I could knit an Olga cardigan and it would be like, I don't know, it would feel kind of like preppy and like really put together. And then just to have these like bow buttons on it, I can see the vision. So that's the thought for these. Who knows if it'll happen or when it'll happen, but there it is. More fiber because just, yeah, crazy amounts of insane fiber there. This is from 316 Dye Studio. Do you see the amount of sparkle in this fiber? Gorgeous. This is their glitter base, so it's 85% merino, 15% stellina. That is a large amount of stellina in a fiber base. And this colorway is called Hawaiian Sunset Glitter. I believe it. I was talking to the guy there and I was like, that's the perfect name for this fiber. And he was like, you know, that's the hardest part of dyeing fiber and colors is then you have to name them. And I was like, I understand, but you did this one really nicely and perfectly. So Hawaiian Sunset Glitter. Today, we also walked by Blarney Yarn, and they had really like a lot of fiber, and they were all like this, hanging around. And I saw this one, and I was like, I want that. I saw this one yesterday, and was like, I want that. And there were still some there today. And this was actually their show colorway. This is called Berry Kiss, and this is Shanico wool. It's a merino rambouillet blend. And then I saw this and I was like, wouldn't these together be a really nice combo spin? And she was like, wow, yeah, wouldn't even have ever thought to put those together, but I think it would be. So that's my plan. Both of these are 2 ounces. This one is called Painted Hills and they're from Blarney Yarn. So really excited about that. Okay, are you still with me? I don't know if I'm still with me. Okay, we went to Skein and the Stitch because I was really excited about this color that she had called Rosedale. It's this lovely like heather pinky purple colorway. And I felt this yarn. This is her natural DK base, 100% non-superwash merino. It is so soft, like so soft. And so I had to buy a sweater quantity. So this is the first sweater quantity, well, only sweater quantity that I bought. So I bought 5 skeins of the DK because that's all she had, was 5 left. It would have been great if there were 6, but there were only 5. So I got 5 of this. And then because there weren't 6, I got 2 skeins of this color York Stone, which is like a creamy white color. So I'll have to find some sort of color work to do with this, but I think this is gorgeous. This is going to be really, really fun, and it feels really good. Like I wish you could feel this base. So thank you, Jess from Skein and the Stitch. I love this. I bought it, but thank you for having it and making it. Okay, I also got some more minis. We're getting close to the end here. Then we went into Twisted Ambitions yarn and I got even more minis. So this one is called Velvet Gold and this one is called Empower. So I love these. These are going to go with all my other minis. Then we went into Thought to Thread and I got to see Tyler again. And I got 2 more minis on his Resilience base, which by the way is fingering weight 80% superwash wool, 10% cashmere, 10% recycled nylon. Very, very soft. This one is called Emotions 71, and this one is called Anything Pink. Gorgeous. And Tyler was doing a giveaway, and he said, if you post a photo in my booth and tag me on Instagram, I'm gonna pick someone who does that at 1 p.m. to give away $100 worth of yarn. And so I tagged a photo of him, and then he DM'd me and he said, hey, you won. Come back in a little bit and pick out $100 worth of yarn. So I came back and I picked out these 3 skeins of the Emotion 71 in his Opulence fingering weight base, which is a 70% merino, 30% silk base, 440 yards per 100 grams. So thank you, Tyler. I'm very excited about this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm very excited about it. It'll be some sort of tank or tee, but isn't this color gorgeous? So gorgeous. Okay, couple more things. I got this bag. This is from Maika, M-A-I-K-A. It's their lunch tote, and it looks kind of small, but then it opens up really big and there's a pocket. So it's really, really cute. I'm really happy with that. Yesterday, I went to Mabel, M-A-B-E-L, and they have quilted bags, and I got this one yesterday, which is really small and really cute, and it's just gonna like be a perfect little project bag. And I was thinking about it all night, and I was like, I kind of want to go back and see if they have bigger ones left over. So I went back today and I got a bigger one. Isn't it so cute? And it came with a strap. This one does have pockets built in. Yeah, so I'm really, really excited about this one. Okay, those are my bags. Last thing, I promise. I've been talking to you for 30 minutes. Wow. Going crazy. We went into Cesium yarn and had to say hi to Kat and Penny. And they said, do you want to take something for a giveaway? And I said, oh my gosh, yeah, that would be amazing. So I picked out this fiber braid for a giveaway. This braid is called Hi Mom, that's the colorway name, and it's cash style nylon fiber. So it's 75% superwash merino, 25% cash style nylon. So that's like cashmere style nylon. 4 ounces. And it's just this beautiful purpley, pink, red, blue fiber. So if you're interested in receiving this fiber as part of a giveaway, please leave a comment down below and mention Cesium yarn. Say something about spinning, what you like to spin, and use the words Cesium yarn. I'm gonna do a search for Cesium yarn, and I will randomly pick a comment and someone to send this to. I'll only be able to ship within the US, so keep that in mind. Really sorry about that if you're outside the US. But yeah, thank you so much to Kat and Penny for offering and sponsoring a little giveaway on this vlog. I really, really appreciate it. So, all right. That's it. That's everything that I bought. Yeah, I know it's a lot. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I had a great weekend. Really filled my cup. Really needed it. So yeah, it was amazing. Definitely gonna be back.
Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of my other videos. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye!